chorus, and it was like a big deal to be in hunt chorus, and it just sounded fun, and it was something that I wanted to do.
Same.
Like, I wouldn't go talk to anybody before hunt chorus because I was just like reserved, but now I feel like I'm more open.
Being in women's choir really helped me grow new friendships. Like I became friends with one of my closest friends ever, Mikkel. So it's really uniting, and it helps me become better as a singer.
Chorus really helps like develop my voice in different aspects than it would if I just took like regular voice lessons for musical theater. It helps me become like more of a rounded singer and rounded person.
Made me more aware of where I stand in music, and it helps me socialize better.
Hunt Chorus has supported me by making me feel more like I belong in this school. It's made me feel that choir is a valid course and that most people should take it, regardless of if you can sing or not. It's a great experience to just learn more about yourself.
It takes a lot of patience because we have to work as a team. It doesn't matter if one person knows the whole piece well and is ready to perform, because we all have to work together to perform it well.
It's forced me to become very confident, hunt chorus, and it's forced me to make new friends, such as this lovely young girl here. I just met her, so.
It's kind of similar to like, I know that there's a lot of boys at Hunt who are on the football team, basketball team, and it's kind of like that same feel, like, you're working hard with your teammates and everything to produce a final product or something like that. And I know that I'm a very competitive person, and so honestly, it's a vocal sport. You can call it a sport. It should be a sport.
Don't give up. You just gotta try.
We work hard, but we play hard.
Yeah.
We actually really truly care about what we sound like, and we obviously don't want to sound bad. So we work really hard, and he has our best interests at heart.
Who doesn't like missing class sometimes?
I know when we go on those trips, we're like gone for like 3 days, and we're just out having the time of our lives in a new city, and everybody's at the desk doing schoolwork.
When we went to New York, we basically had our own itinerary. It was like kind of personalized to us, whatever we wanted to do.
The performances are my favorite part because it showcases what we've been working for the entire year and the entire semester.
Our first trip was to Disney World, and then I really liked that one. And then our second trip was to New York, and I loved that trip because I had been to New York before, but I didn't get to like experience the way that I experienced it when I was with Hunt Chorus.
Chorus is very flexible with your schedule. I play both high school volleyball and travel volleyball, and I travel pretty far. It's like a 45-minute drive. And I'm also part of 3 different AP classes.
Having a job and then being in chorus, it can be a little challenging. You have to know how to be flexible.
I also take APs, and I've never had a problem balancing chorus in my AP classes. It's a matter of, like she said, time management, so it's no problem.
I'm in a lot of different clubs. I'm in Club Unify, I'm the president of SGA, and I also do FCA. And then I also ran cross country and did track and field my first 2 years at Hunt. And then also my junior year, I started doing dual enrollment with Wilson Community, so I'm on track to obtain my associate's degree in arts.
People who say, oh, chorus takes up all the time, it really doesn't. I mean, there's days where you have to go and you have to spend a little bit extra time after school, but I mean,
It's worth it.
yeah. Definitely. My favorite piece in Hunt Chorus was when we did John the Revelator. We went to the ECU Invitational, and we were the last choir, and everybody was in the crowd, and we went on stage and we did our little, and everyone went nuts. It was the best feeling in the world, because we were like nervous about it, but it was great. Favorite song. I did a lot of the choreography for our dance pieces, and I hope that I left a mark on Hunt Chorus in that way, because it was something I was very passionate about. I always wanted it to be like the best thing.
I looked at it as an opportunity to make a lot more friends going into high school because I didn't know too many people.
In my first semester, Mr. Childers put me in women's choir, and I did not know anyone. Through that, I met a lot of people that I would have never met before.
I think it's just giving me a family outside of the family that's at home, you know, the family that I see every day, but, you know.
It's like a different family.
Yeah.
There's always somebody there for you, no matter what.
So every freshman has to do mixed choir their first semester, and so Childers put us together because we're the same voice part. And the first day of school, he made a comment. He said we look like best friends, and we were like, we don't even know each other.
We're just sitting next to each other because our voice parts.
But because we had to work together to get the notes right, and we had to do outside stuff, you know, texting to make sure that we had our part together, we got really, really close. And now we're inseparable. We talk all the time. It's crazy, but we would not have had that friendship without home course at all.
We're like, she's one of my closest friends because of her.
It's really fun. You definitely feel a little bit different at first. You have that small feeling of, am I actually supposed to be here? But the more you stay, as long as you actually stay and push through it, you get to have a lot more fun with the other students, and it just turns into a wonderful experience.
And it's not like all the other classes where you change, you have to meet new friends, you don't know the people in your class. You always know that people are welcoming and loving.
School was like, these last 4 years have been challenging, and I think if I wasn't in Hunt Chorus, I think, I don't know where I'd be, let me tell you, man.
It's definitely boosted my self-confidence, mostly because you're surrounded by people that you know won't judge you for anything you do. So it's definitely made me feel more like I'm a part of a family rather than just at school.
He's not mean.
He's not that mean.
He's a big goofball.
Yeah.
Mr. Childers is very funny. He makes us work very hard, but we know it's for the best.
We have a lot of input, like for this semester, for example, Mr. Childers had us listen to a bunch of songs, and we got to choose which ones we liked the most. So he doesn't want us singing a song that we don't like, because then we won't put our full and best effort into it, but most of the songs that we sing we really do like.
Yeah. Let's talk about the chord. The chord is a big deal.
Yes. If I do not graduate with any chord, I will graduate with the Hunt Chorus chord. Trust that.
First day of freshman year, I remember walking into chorus for the first time. I took in all the new sights and faces. I was very overwhelmed, but Mr. Childers made me and everyone else feel very welcomed and appreciated. From then on, I knew chorus was the right place for me. Throughout my first semester, I created new friendships and strengthened others, all while doing something I truly loved. I learned more than how to read or sing music. I learned life skills and lessons that I will take with me throughout my life. Although times may be different now, we are growing and learning as a family. Please join ours.
If you're thinking about joining Hunt Chorus, I say just go for it, because it is completely different than middle school.
So if you're a student at Hunt High School and you're not in chorus right now, you're missing out.
What are you doing with your life?
Exactly.
That's what we need to say.
I mean, come on.
Hi, I'm Andrew Childers. I'm Director of Choirs at Hunt High School, and we hope that you consider joining us next year. We have so much to offer you that no other place in Hunt High School can. We hope that you join this amazing family of singers, and we love to hear your voice, and so we hope that you come find yours.